Impressive the might of the American military.
Well, back to the B-29, when it was flying those missions into Japan, those were like 15-hour missions, 8 hours in, 8 back. They didn't know. And if you've been on dock, the front of the cabin with the pilots and stuff, and in the back were the bombardiers and all the other. So there's a crew of about 8, and in the belly of the B-29 is where all the bombs were. But there was a tunnel right through there. If you get to go, you got to go look at. There was a tunnel that you could crawl through, because it was pressurized in the front and the back. But the bombardiers were open air, so first pressurized stuff, and so they'd be on these deals. And so a little known fact is, well, and of course the B-29 guys, I told you the one story about the women, but of course they'd have to use the bathroom, and back then they had a can in the back. So the pilot would say, hey, I got to go use the can. And that's where the term, use the can, I got to go hit the can.
No kidding.
That's where it came from, was these long-ass flights. And the guys had to use the can. So there's one poor can back there. The other guys had to...
I figured they just dropped smaller bombs out into the air.
I know. And I was like, golly, some of this stuff is just amazing,